This time on Red Dirt Diary, I'm that girl that seems to believe I can drive Moonrock. Well, welcome to the Wild West. We're in the Blue Mountains. We're on the rugged side of the Blue Mountains, specifically Lithgow. I have a smile on my face because I've built a car to be able to drive a track that we're going to take on today. I'm calling it early. Regardless what happens, I will be driving the Moonrock track. I've parked my old 105 at the top of it way back in the day, and I said one day I want to build this car up enough that I'll be able to drive it. If you're not from New South Wales, let me explain. Moonrock is one of those early establishment tracks put under the telegraph lines that everybody wanted to take on, and as the years have gone on, it's gotten harder and harder and harder, and it's probably one of the only few tracks that you can snap a photo of your car on it, and it almost does it justice. And I'm really excited to put this bright pink thing on top of this big old grey rock and get the F-set on song, because it's really the only way that you'll be able to drive it, especially with the car as heavy as this one. However, I do need a bit of a shakedown. The car is fully loaded and it's a very commitful track, so we're on our way to a super fun track in that same area to let myself, the other girls, wash off some cobwebs. We've done a fair bit of driving to get here, and then we'll be taking on the main event of the day. I really hope I'm smiling as much as I'm smiling at the end of this episode as I am now, because it's been a wild filming run with ups and downs and happiness and sadness and car breakages and all of the noises. And I just really want to be able to tick this one off my bucket list, because I'm from New South, I'm from Sydney originally. This is a big bucket list moment for me. So sit back, relax, crack a beer, tune in, hold on to the side of your couch seats while Bridget tries to drive this track, because I'm a bit nervy. And now we're pulling up to the track that's meant to be the shakedown. It's not going to be as much of a shakedown as I had originally said, because it is still quite a committed track. It's called Ranger's Bob, and it was recommended to us by a local. But the Blue Mountains has seen a fair bit of rain, and this is a rutted and steep track. But before we take this track on, we're going to analyze it first, because remember, we have 3 very different cars and very different driving styles of the girls behind the wheels today. Up next, Quinoa in her newly built cab swap GU Diff Patrol. No packing has been done. She will drive it first go in her natural habitat. I feel like I just shifted from being an MC for the UFC to David Attenborough in one sentence. It's actually tougher than it looks just there, because anything past the rock, in my opinion, is all sand. Super sandy. Like, wouldn't be easy to drive this in the rain, because it'd just be like a suction hole. Oh, she didn't get the line that I wanted. Oh no, that's not, oh no, well, that's kind of good. What I wanted was to just be able to crawl up it and have that Paso tire stay on the wall, which would be really hard to do. And for my car, want to get that tyre up on that rock just there, but she's hung up on something. And going back is bad, because then you've got to redo the step. There's not much run-up space.
Run straight into that rock.
Yeah, I kind of agree with him. He's like, because you have to bump up the bump step, and you don't want to go near that tree root, sorry. You just want to run it straight and just get it up and just put the wheel into that rut there. See where she rocked over to with her car. I worry that my car will touch there. And when it torques up, it really leans into that. I wonder if my car will be on that. Oh, that's good. Look where her tire is. Tell her to come left hand down so she can keep that. That's worked out kind of fantastic. Perfect. That was so luck. Like, the luck just worked in her favor there. thing. Once you get up this, you'll be able to start to get the turn. Oh, bugger. Tell her to go back. Tell her to go back and she'll put that rear tyre up on that wall. Don't let her come off the step just here, Bron. As you creep forward, just come a little bit towards me. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's heaps. Nice work. I learned last episode. If you haven't watched last episode, go check it out. I've done all my water temps were good, all my cooling work that I've done to the cars worked really, really well. Super stoked with it. Got new clutch fan, new radiator, new everything, new pump, new everything. Upgraded all sorts of things. Super, super happy with it. Unfortunately, have come to learn that because it's an auto, hang on, I'll tell you after this. Just then with how hard she really worked it, she was like on the clutch trying to keep it up. For me to do that to my car requires me getting on the brake, getting my revs up and then letting it go. Anyway, so go watch last episode and you'll see what I mean. I've come to learn that a trans cooler is something that I really need for that car. I'm on the road at the moment, so obviously can't drop it in. Ideally need to get back to the red dirt shed, which is 15 hours away. Woo, I got the nervous sweats. Gotta get depressed.
This little spotter's slacking off over here. Look at him. Can you zoom in on this?
Away, making some artwork.
Here she comes. Got the spotters there.
Keep coming as you are. That's good.
Lovely.
Alright, keep coming as you are and then slowly creep up and go passenger side down.
Have I cleared that? Nice.
You cleared it by like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I could see in your face you were like, she's close. Okay, there's the first super hard bit done. All right, it's all you now, Bronson. Yeah, it feels good.
You can drive straight at that.
Road milk. That's sick. That was a bit wild at the end there. So good. Far out, I love this car again. I wasn't sure about it last episode. I needed that. That was good confidence building after what I've been through. I mean it. If you guys haven't watched the last episode, I really kept it raw and super real and honest with you guys. I already heard the comment section telling me, oh, you should have done this, should have done that, should have built it like this, should have done that. And I just thought, nah, there's going to be one person that'll watch this video that'll appreciate the honesty because they too were in that same position that I was in, there on that track. Or they're also learning, or they just made a mistake. My car just got hot and I couldn't drive it for a second time in a row. So coming and just cruising up something like that, which is near just as difficult, feels pretty good. Anyway, Ellie's turn. All right. Miss Bikini Angler, picking a wheel and drives through it. Front locker is not engaged. Maybe the nerves have gotten to her. I can relate.
Is there a rear locker in Bronson?
Have you remembered to lock your hubs? Sometimes, when you're nervous, you forget the basics. How good does her new car look though? Far out. It really suits her. And you really see it when it's coming down the street. And this is like the perfect shakedown. You guys are actually seeing the perfect shakedown. Because... Oh. Oh, peel the rubber.
What am I getting stuck on?
No, it's just because you're not getting stuck. You just don't have a front locker.
Can I just bump it then?
No. I'm going to build you a ramp. Get it. Good girl. Very good. That's all right, Woo, then. You're all right. Just wait. That's perfect. Give it the bump. Good girl. Yes! Well done, Ellie! That was such a good drive. That was such a good drive.
Finally.
That was such a textbook drive. And Brunson's idea with the rock worked perfectly. You're right. It's just a slider. Very good. Drive beside you. Very good.
Man.
Let me get that blue car out of the shot. Because you'll just all be so distracted looking at the blue car, like, and not listening to me. Kids, gather round. Miss Cressida has something to say. So we're going to drive another part of this track, which is going to be probably the last section of four driving that we're going to do before we're doing Moonrock. So not that much longer, not that many more minutes in the episode before you're going to see the main event, what you came here for, the bread and butter, the creme de la creme, right? So stick there with me, and just be patient, because I just need to have one last little shakedown, you know? Just one last little moment where I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to do it. Come on, konnichiwa. Let's go. She went a little wider than I thought. Probably smart. There is a tree root there. There it is. Whoa! Whoa! That was a committed drive. Whoa! I'm immediately afraid. I wasn't expecting that. Holy f***ing shit. Right or left hand down? Ah, that was a bad bump. Let me try again. Get up. Oh, God. Oh, around the back of my car.
needs more rocks. Backed off too early.
We'll use our really expensive mic that we have right down near the car to hear the V8 Chev. Ababa, come on, give it some. Let's go. Oh, no way! No way! That was the perfect spot to me. I'm so glad we got that on camera. Just absolutely peppered him. Absolute peppering. What a difference that locker makes, obviously we all know. And another reason why I don't like to feed my car is because I have a front locker. And for anyone still learning, the front diff of a 105 is the rear diff of the Hilux. So it's not that big. And I don't have chromoly CVs in it yet. So I try not to feed it as hard, but she can. Nah. So close.
This might be a winch for her. It's because she's got no lockers, she can't pull this on bar.
I'll spin my car around and I'll winch her. Yeah. All right, on the winch, on the winch. Now that the shakedown is done, it's time for some lunch before the main event. But I'm really enjoying watching the way that Ellie has built this car and the way that she's driving it. So I want to give you guys a little bit of a chance to have a closer look at some of the details that she's thought through while building this new car. Ellie, seriously, I knew you were going to come with a good car, but this car has really announced itself. And hats off to you. She's had it no less than a week. No less than a week. She debuts it here on Red Dirt. So I'm kind of glad that we can deliver it to you guys. Anyway, let's just start with the obvious thing, the colour, the way you've painted it, the stickers. Give me the spiel. Why green? Tell the truth.
I just wanted it to be just tank.
No, tell the truth or I'm just going to tell them the truth. What colour was it supposed to
It
be?
was meant to be pink.
Yes, it was.
And I didn't want to look like a copycat, so
Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Next time we'll liaise.
Yeah. So I just
But I feel like that
incorporated the pink with the stickers.
Yeah, I feel like that they pair well together though.
They do. Yeah,
Like-
pink and green. Great.
And I froth the metallic stickers. I really like it. Anyway, so it's a wheeler, right? Okay, so obviously you've got your good tyres, you've got your good wheels, got all your things. But she sleeps inside it, which I'm pretty jealous. Let's
It
just
is so
scoot on around the
comfy.
back here. This is every wheeler's dream of every night. They just pull up to camp and they just climb in the back.
in.
This is literally premium. But I just have a couple questions. I find the rear end of my car kind of heavy. Do you find this heavy?
Not too heavy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Got enough headspace in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
For activities and like rest and recover for a big day the next day or like after sunset or more than one
I can't sit up in there. That's the only downfall. But
That's
I mean,
all right.
you
Everyone
can't
loves a
have it both
starfish.
ways. Yeah.
Don't put that in. Just kidding. Starfish is my favourite animal. I froth it. You got all the power and like, oh, this is pretty sick, Ellie.
I know. I'm pretty stoked with my
Yeah.
Temu.
This is pleasing the wog woman that I am. Is this from Temu? Get out.
Yep.
Wow, I actually really love it. I love this. I love this. But like even your other car has just got little. Wait. Does that move? What's that? Oh, what's that?
What's that?
Oh, whoa! It's on gas struts. Why do you have to be so? Why is it so extra?
Because it is.
Wow. How does that work?
It's a little bit of muscle, Bridge.
Ah. And also, she didn't just get an EcoX, she went and got the Sound Extreme edition of the EcoX, which I have too, and it pumps hard. We've been doing it every night. She's got her little control switch. The one thing that I don't like about it is I really want to have you playing music out the back when we're driving tracks, but YouTube is so annoying that it's like for copyright reasons we can't. But at nighttime, rest assured, at nighttime, we connect them and then the dance floor hates to see me coming. The EcoX is really giving, you know. You saw it last night.
I
See my
did. It
dance
was.
move?
I don't know if I wanted to see it, but
Nothing makes me dance in the bush like an EcoX. Oh, what happened? All right, let's go into some things. This car's brand new, but it doesn't look so brand new anymore. What's going on here, mate?
I went a little bit too close to a tree.
Is this a leash?
Yeah, it's tug it. A little bit too close to a tree. I ripped this flare off and that bottom one there and then cracked it. Repaired it as best I could, but obviously it just fell off just now, so it wasn't the best repair, but
We've done a fair bit of wheeling on this run though. She's talking about last episode. It looks like...
I did a mirror as well.
Oh yeah, look at this. Does this go the reverso?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happened here. I looked in the mirror and it immediately broke.
It's cracked.
Yeah, a lot of editing goes into making these YouTube episodes so that people don't look at me and go, ah, like your mirror did, you know? What happened here?
I don't know if it was on the same incident, but
Yeah.
deleted. And yeah, side step bent up a little bit, but that's what they're for. It still has not touched the body of the car, so stoked about that.
So the other side is your good side.
Yes. Yeah, always from the other side.
Mine is the same because I can keep eyes on the driver's side a bit better.
Yeah.
So really it's a spotter's fault.
100%.
Bronson? Anyway, Ellie, I'm obsessed.
I love it.
I really like the way you put it together. You've given it a drive and a half, which is not an easy thing to do when it's a new baby. I can relate. But you've really lent in, put your foot down, and like we're editing everything about Ellie true to how it happens, whether she gets stuck, goes full send, hits something. She's like really, really having a go. And like you guys know, we're all friends here. You don't meet a lot of girls like that. So that's why we really love Ellie. Anyway, so let us know in the comments, you want to see, what track do you want to see Ellie drive next? Maybe the Telly. Okay, let's smash these.
Keen.
Actually, no, maybe Moonrock.
Yeah.
Let's finish this and go and drive that.
10 minutes.
Just to confirm so that the comment section doesn't abuse us too much. That's the capacity of rock packing that we did, just to assist you on the first step, because as you get the rear up the first step, when you're probably on the edge of not making it, it's time to climb this. So a ramp won't hurt, you'll just spit the rocks out the back, and then you come up the two-step, literally. Yeah, I don't know. They keep saying just go completely straight. See how Kenny's car drives it. She's got such a different driving style to me. Quick shirt delete, it's very hot. Come on, Kenny. Show me how easy this can be so I feel more confident. Holy sh**. Do I feel more or less confident after watching that? Alrighty-roo. I think I'm the right amount of nervous. The correct amount of committed. Shoes are coming off, so obviously have some nerves. I need to go to the gym. I'm so puffed from walking up that hill. Probably the only thing that'll do this track justice for people that have never been here. Something that I want to quickly mention, because you guys don't get to see a lot of it, is my Razorback seat covers. And the fact is I'm always sitting in them, so it can be easy to forget what I'm actually sitting on. But it is always the brand Razorback. And whether it is sweat, dust or rain, I can get in my car guilt-free and know that the actual interior of my car is protected.
Little bit drive hand down, yeah, perfect. Coming up. Yeah, keep going. Start going drive hand down. A little bit more drive, yeah. You're in a good spot now.
There's no other word other than that. That track does not look the way that it feels when you're in the driver's seat. That's got to be one of the most committed things I've ever driven to. It's not a hard track. It's actually not that hard. It is just all balls. It's just all so much commitment. And I've never had that monitor ever. And it's just such a drive and a half. And remember that Moonrock is already on a 30-degree hill minimum. And then you add a rock to that. So let me tell you, did I feel like that I was raring the car? Far out. I thought at one point I picked up both front wheels. Jesus, that is such a commitful track. Ellie, I'm just gonna go give Ellie some advice and just say to her, it's all commitment. Forward is safe. Have to think like a shark. Ellie, there's no technique to driving this track, Ellie. It's actually not hard. It's just all how big are your tits, you know? And yours are bigger than mine, so you'll be fine. If she drives this, I'm gonna go running up to her and give her the biggest, fattest hug. The biggest, fattest, sweatiest hug. Come on, Elle. Good girl, that was a good drive. You all right? Go back. I'm gonna put that rock back for her. Get it done. Get it done. Keep going. Good girl. Wait. You look, that was good. We're just gonna pivot you this way before you do the next bit. Come on, Ellie. Oh my God. She's so close to the home stretch. Go! Yes! Ellie, oh my God, are you joking? Are you joking? You had both front wheels off the ground at the same time, bro. Oh my God, give me a hug. That was so ridiculous. Ellie, that was the most insane drive I've ever seen. You had both front wheels off the ground. You were like, I'm going to the moon.
I did not expect that.
I wouldn't have changed anything about the way you drove that. You could sum that up into one word.
Ballsy.
Yeah, that's what I said in my car. Okay, go put the car away and let's give it a hug. You did, you got the driver's award. First place, second place, third place. Can we edit in like gold medal, silver medal, last, you know? All right, ready? And that's a wrap for another episode of Red Dirt Diary. If you guys want to see some bonus line footage, make sure you jump over to our Instagram and see all of the uncut stuff that we get up to as soon as we turn this camera off. And if you want to see what track we're driving tomorrow, make sure you tune in next time on Red Dirt. We'll see you next time. Peace.